The St. Lucia Cuba Humanistic Solidarity Association has joined in celebrating the achievements of former Cuban leader Fidel Castro, who would have turned 92 today. The association noted many of the Castro's achievements, particularly in the fields of health and education. The association observed that literacy in Cuba was at an all-time low when he assumed leadership. He also ensured that free health care was available to all.
And with the education, he was also able to eradicate illiteracy in Cuba. He went further afield in certain parts of Latin America to help eradicate illiteracy as well. And even in terms of the education and health sectors, he also impacted the region by giving scholarships to several islands in the region.
The association recalls how many St. Lucians benefited from Cuba's Miracle Eye Care program.
Even more so, right here in St. Lucia, he impacted the health sector through the Miracle Eye Care program, where thousands of St. Lucians were able to get free eye care. Also, he was able to impact the healthcare system further by allowing specialists to be on island to work at various parts of the island.
Cuban specialists are still at work at the Victoria Hospital. The Rotaract Club, a volunteer organization for youth, held a membership drive over the weekend. The activity sought to educate the public on some of the activities of the organization and the benefits of membership.
Rotaract clubs bring together people ages 18 to 30 to exchange ideas with leaders in the community, develop leadership and professional skills, and have fun through service. In communities worldwide, Rotary and Rotaract members work side by side to take action through service. The local club has embarked on a campaign to attract new members. Over the weekend, they set up shop at the Blue Coral Mall, where members of the public learned about the club activities and the benefits of membership.
So we invited all persons to come out to the Blue Coral Mall to just get a feel for what we do as an organization, our community service, our professional development, our club service activities, and our international service activities, which are our 4 avenues of service that we focus on. We are having a few games, having eats and drinks with them, just to socialize and get members to talk about Rotaract with the guests that we have here today.
Prospective members got an idea of various opportunities for service and personal development offered by the organization.
That's inclusive of professional development, community service, international service, and club service. So persons will get a feel of the different avenues of service, as well as they will get to know, or they will have a better idea of what they like and which committees they would like to be on.
From all indications, the activity was a success. The event was an eye-opener for many young people who signed up for membership.
Today I learned about the impact that Rotaract makes in the community, the kind of thing that they do to improve their environment and the lives of different persons in St. Lucia.
I learned some information about it from my friend Naeem. He was telling me that the club encourages persons to help out throughout communities, as well as fun activities that they do.
The club provides several opportunities to connect with leaders in the community and around the world, along with creating avenues to expand your professional network and exchange ideas with proven leaders while developing your professional skills through leadership training. For the DBS News World, I'm Chayla Mendes.
Sports is next when the DBS News World continues.
Good evening, welcome to the DBS Sports. I'm Kenton Casimir. Begin tonight with track and field. In what may be her final outing for the year, under the banner of the St. Lucian flag, Hereford Spencer has made it 3 out of 3. First, it was gold at the Commonwealth Games, followed by gold at the CSC Games, and now to crown it all off, successful defense of a North American and Caribbean NACAC title in the women's high jump. On Friday night, in a highly competitive field, the St. Lucian cleared 1.91 meters in Toronto to capture the gold medal. Laverne, aged 34, the oldest in the competition, defeated the 30-year-old American Elizabeth Patterson, who finished second in dramatic fashion. Well, Laverne cleared 1.91 meters after 2 attempts, and Patterson, unable to navigate the 1.91 meters, ensured St. Lucian victory. Well, the height equaled the meet record she set in 2015 in Costa Rica. Now, the highly anticipated 2018 Pine Hill Fun Walk got underway on Sunday, 12 August 2018. While the vast majority of walkers started at the usual starting point, that's outside the Saab playing field, many walkers got things going from Marisil, some Shock, and even Monjiro. The route was the same from VG to Pigeon Point in Grosley. Many walkers indicated that it was their first time and indeed wanted to conquer the route to officially state that they actually did the Pine Hill Fun Walk. For others, it was the 19th year of the walk and it was their 19th time completing the challenge. Well, according to Pine Hill brand manager Christophe Foswa, just over 4,000 registered for this year's walk. There were several activities this weekend, like the Babia Valley Carnival, which may have attracted some people, but some came to register as late as this morning, she said. Well, the brightly attired brand manager, who wore a special T-shirt in remembrance of their late divisional manager, Ricardo Leonard, added, "I would like to thank our sponsors, our workers and volunteers for making Pine Hill 2018 fun and successful." Well, in the official warm-down session of the event, a number of prizes were awarded to walkers, compliments the sponsors of the 2018 event. Well, in the Caribbean Federation Union CFU Under-14 Challenge Series, St. Lucia, they defeated St. Martin to remain unbeaten in their group. Their goals were scored by Keegan Cole in the 3rd minute and the prolific striker Jahil Evans in the 26th minute. Well, St. Lucia went to top this group as they defeated home team Dominican Republic 3-0 on Sunday evening. Meanwhile, in the CONCACAF Under-15 Girls Tournament, St. Lucia went down to Bermuda 1-0 in their semi-final encounter. Overall, St. Lucia finished 4th out of the 16 competing teams. Yes, indeed, a tremendous achievement. Well, the teams returned home today. Now, the 2018 Black Hat train rolled into the Marigold playing field for some exciting football action. On Saturday, 11th August 2018, teams in the Western Zone battled it out for the 2 available spots in the Black Hat Big 8 tournament. In the first match of the day, former Black Hat champions Ansari, they took on South Castries. Both teams lacked the imagination and the penetrative abilities in the final third. And as a result, the game ended 0-0 after regulation time. In the ensuing penalty shootout, Ansari went on to defeat South Castries 4-3 on penalties. Well, we spoke to Eric Gabriel, captain of Ancillary.
Today we are playing a passing game, going forward, focus, work on what we work on the field. Today we execute it, but only one thing was missing, goal scoring. But it will come.
All right, we've seen your goalkeeper pretty much ensuring that you will make it to the next round. Tell us a little bit about him and how your preparations for Black Hat is coming.
Well, from under 23, I was watching him as a senior player on Ancillary side, and I talked to the coach to bring him on the team, and right now he's our first string. He's working hard, always keep himself going. And preparation for Black Hat, whoa, it's coming. I believe that's the team to win Black Hat this year.
We also spoke to coach of South Castries, Nicholas Inglis.
I think it started with the fact that we were not even aware that it was actually 45 minutes, you know, so we actually played to a strategy. I mean, playing at 2 o'clock, I mean, you would expect that, I mean, the sun is extremely hot. My strategy coming out was basically to have the guys to basically play behind the ball, you know, so we played a kind of reserve game. You know, I think that ended up working out to our detriment. I mean, although it went to penalties, you know, I mean, the guys put the best foot forward, but unfortunately, we came out on the wrong end of the stick today.
All right, so what's next for you guys?
Well, actually, it's just preparation for Black Hat. I mean, Black Hat qualifiers should be, I think, in the first week of September. So we're going to definitely be looking forward to that. I mean, we return to the camp on Monday. The guys going to be actually locked in and focused. Today basically was now our best outing, you know, but I'm expecting and looking forward to much better from South Castries moving forward.
Now, in the second match of the day, another former Black Hat champion, Canaries, they came up against Roseau Valley. Playing on their home field, Roseau Valley dominated proceedings and created a number of opportunities against the highly favoured Canaries teams. Roseau Valley's tenacity and superior play would pay dividends as Milan Jules found the back of the net. Jules' goal would prove to be the only goal scored from open play on the day as Roseau Valley won that encounter 1-0. Well, we spoke to Ed Fred, national youth player, and Bobby Hippolyte, coach of Roseau Valley.
We came prepared for the game and we come out victorious.
It's a good feeling today winning over Canaries. We were always down to Canaries, so we are elated today that we could get that victory.
What was that plan coming into this game?
Well, the plan was to, because it's a half game, so to go in and take the opportunities when we get them, and so that we get a few today.
In terms of your preparation for the big game, and of course, you're looking for
Yeah, we've been preparing. The guys have been coming out for training during the week, so we've been preparing nicely. A good squad at training, so we've been doing pretty well as planned.
But this result meant that Ansari and Roseau Valley would play in the final contest on the day. In this matchup, fans and football purists were treated to aggressive yet technically sound football from the Valley. Despite this, Eric Gabriel and Ansari were equal to the challenge as the teams played to a goalless draw. In the ensuing penalty shootout, custodian Milton Flavius showed his agility and shot-stopping ability as Roseau Valley went on to win this encounter 3-2 on penalties. We spoke to the captain of Roseau.
We had a good game. We wasn't training yet. This week we had 2 days of training and we just come and play the game.
You guys went on to beat Canaries and Ancillary in one day in Black Hat football. How did that happen and how does that make you feel?
No, I feel proud because our under-23 team that playing there for our first time. All right, it has been long, like we're taking time to come together, and today we come together and we have a victory.
Well, as a result, Roseau Valley is the top seed from the West Coast, with Ansari also qualifying for the 2018 Big 8 tournament. Well, Caledonia has signed a young St. Lucian centre-back. St. Lucian 20-year-old international Melvin Doxley joins his first pro team as he joins Mover Caledonia United. He most recently played for the Barbados Soccer Academy in Barbados, but previously represented St. Lucia's first division club, Northern United, and to date has earned himself 4 caps. He has 15 caps at the youth level between the under-17 and under-20, inclusive of the CFU under-20 qualifiers in 2016. In his home island, he has also played for Grosley District and has been part of the winning teams capturing national titles at both the under-18 and under-23 level. We wish him all the best on his current endeavors. Now, Valley Soccer are the new champions of the under-18 GIFL Aurelia Souls Cup. 18 teams advanced to the quarterfinals, which took place on Saturday, 11th August at the Corinth playing field. In the grand final, Northern United jumped to an early lead with a header from prolific striker Turjat Stava from a well-taken free kick. 5 minutes later, Valley Soccer got the equalizer via an own goal from Dylan Snack. Well, the half ended 1-1. On the resumption, Gabriel Bissett made it 2-1 to give Northern United the upper hand. However, with 45 seconds remaining, Valley Soccer equalized to send the game into penalties. Now, Valley Soccer national under-17 player Rio Longville effected 2 saves, thus ensuring his team emerged victorious in the Aurelia Souls under-18 Invitational. The following awards were presented at a brief closing ceremony. Both goals, Rio Longville, Turjat Stava and Gabriel Bissett. Best goalkeeper, Nicholas Marius. Big players, well, he's from Big Players, and the MVP is Daniel from Valley Soccer. Wow, we take a much-needed break, but when we get back, Simeon Gerson continues to impress in regional under-19 cricket, and new champions crowned in Grosley cricket. Welcome back. Well, former West Indies reserve player Jonel Eugene got starts in both innings. But the Windward Islands went down to the Leeward Islands last weekend as action in the CWI Under-19 cricket tournament continued in St. Vincent. Eugene top scored in the first innings with 34 as the Windward Islands were bowled out for just 115 in 52 overs. In response, the Leewards got to 156 with Demaria Benta top scoring with 54. For the Windwards, St. Lucia's Simeon Gerson was again the pick of the bowlers, taking 3 for 47. In the second innings, the Windwards were bowled out for just 98. Kimani Melius top scored with 30. Jonel Eugene scored 16. In response, the Leewards got to the desired total of 60 for 4 as Simeon Gerson finished with 1 for 16. The Leewards, they won by 6 wickets. Well, Gerson Strikers are once more champions of Grosley cricket. On Saturday, August 11th, in the grand finals of the 2018 Grosley Domestic 50-over cricket tournament, Gerson Strikers convincingly defeated Edward Blasters by 8 wickets. Edward Blasters, batting first in a match reduced to 45 overs, was dismissed for 126.2 overs, with Dwight Thomas top scoring with an attractive 61. The main wicket takers were Donald Edwards 4 for 31 and Dexter Solomon 4 for 28. In reply, defending champions Gerson Strikers easily achieved their target, finishing on 141 for 2 in 20.3 overs. Jamal James made an undefeated 62 with 6 fours and 4 sixes. The following awards were presented at the short ceremony. Most runs, Tariq Gabriel, 252 runs. Most wickets, Donald Edwards, Bill David and Tariq Gabriel, 11 each. And the MVP of the finals, Jamal James. The MVP of the tournament was Tariq Gabriel. Well, St. Lucia Stars continue to languish in the Caribbean Premier League. In their matchup against the Amazon Warriors, played at Providence in Guyana, Captain Kieran Pollard won the toss and sent in the opposition. Now, the team was without former captain Darren Sammy, who has been nursing a knee injury for a while. Batting first, the Warriors chalked up 141 for 4 of their allotted overs, with Luke Bronke top scoring with 42 from 41 deliveries. Charlie Walton chipped in with 31 from 24 deliveries. For the Stars, Afghanistan under-19 player Case Ahmad, he captured 3 for 15 of his allotment. In reply, the Stars struggled from the onset, being pegged back. However, a spirited partnership between skipper Pollard and Lyndon Simmons provided some semblance of hope. However, this was short-lived, as first Simmons perished for 45, followed by Pollard for a breezy 32 of 24 deliveries. Needing 16 runs in the last over, the Stars immediately suffered further setbacks as Kimu Paul snagged a wicket in his first delivery. However, despite some aggression by the lower order, the Stars went down by 3 runs. Well, finally, all 5 of the top finishers in last year's English Premier League registered wins in their first encounters last weekend. Chelsea, they defeated Huddersfield 3-0. That's Huddersfield. Manchester City, they topped Arsenal 2-0. Liverpool, they impressed against West Ham. They won that game 4-0. Very impressive. Tottenham defeated Newcastle 2-1. And Manchester United defeated Leicester City 2-1. Well, as sports, let's take a look at the weather. The DBS News continues after the break.